Yeah. So this one is a group task session for us, and you know what is group task. You will be provided one particular task, and you have to provide that riddle. You have to solve that particular riddle. So let me share the task with each one of you here, and so that you can solve that particular task here. So maybe it is visible on your screen now. This is the task which is given to us. You have joined a company which started doing good business during lockdown, and through online mode. It was working through online mode. Larger work was done from home in the company. So after that, restrictions were lifted and offline mode started, and company started facing the losses. Now in the offline mode, it is facing the losses. Now you have to provide the suggestion you will give to the top management of the company, so that it could be brought out of the losses. This is the task which is given to us. So I'll give you 2 minutes to think, and then you will introduce each one of you, and then I'll give you time to think over the solution, and you will provide the solution. So take your 2 minutes to think over it. Okay, so I think now we can start it. So I start with Bhupender. Please introduce the topic.
Yes. Good evening, everyone. And today, the task given to us is about a company which during lockdown it started booming because of lockdown. Everything was online. Now, what we are facing is that the restrictions are lifted and companies facing issues. So, what I think is that, and now it is facing some losses. So, first of all, let us think that what our company was good at, where we were good, and right now what problems we are facing, why losses are there at the first place. Okay, and the other thing I think is that let us discuss that like what was the first thing we should discuss is the profit, from where we were getting the profit. The second thing is that uh, um, can we go offline? Let us discuss this also, that can we go offline with some alternatives if possible are there, and any what advantages or disadvantages our competitor have. So with all that SWOT analysis, I think we can go and let us discuss this.
Okay. Now Sharda, introduce the topic.
Good evening, sir. I welcome to all this group task. Today we have given the task that we have. I have joined the business which is doing good during lockdown times, and the larger work was done from home. And once the restriction was lifted, offline mode it started making losses. So we have to give the suggestions to the top management to um, reduce the losses and make the business running good again. So I welcome you all to this good task. This is your suggestion. Thank you.
Okay, Prabhu Ranjan.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. So we have a task like there is a business. When there is lockdown, the company was doing online mode, and after some restrictions, the company go through again offline. For that, there is some losses. So here we are gonna to analyze what is the employees are doing during the online process, via which they are getting profit for the company, and what is the other points, and what we can add to offline mode to reduce the losses and increase the profit. So here we are going to analyze the points regarding these losses during offline mode. Thank you.
Okay. So I think everybody has initially discussed about the topic and explained the topic to the group. Now we come to the second part in which we are to talk among ourselves and find the solution. Because it is a group task, we all are part of a team and we are to find the solution to the problem which is explained here, which is provided to us. So I now request each one of you to come forward and start discussing and make sure that we come out with the solution. So you will get approximately 10 minutes for this, and in 10 minutes we find the solution, some relevant points from your side, and one of you can then provide the solution which you attain through consensus. So please go ahead and discuss among yourselves now.
So guys, the situation we are given is that we need to figure out, and first of all, the objective is that we need to give our like top authority some sort of like some a few points or things which the company can do to achieve come out of the losses and grow. So we need to figure out those points where. So let us start with this. What I think is that first the company must figure out that where its profit lies and why right now this is not working. So what we need is that we need to suggest company that uh, why what was the profit? Was it like right now it was that no office space was required, but right now it requires office space, so it is taking it takes money and all that to set up all that offices. Is it the problem? So one thing is this. The what other could be is the uh, we are facing losses. No? So why? Uh, what else can be? Why, are there offline competitors? Earlier they weren't there, but now they are. Like if we talk about those online coaching platforms, so Made is your or like IAS coaching institutes were there, which used to work in offline, but because of COVID, they were not there. So, Prabhu and Shraddha, would you like to tell more about this?
Yes,
Yes.
first we should talk to employees uh, during the online, what they feel, what was the mindset of the employees to do work and providing the more profit during the online. So we have to first talk that to our employee that there is any changes have made after the business goes to offline, during some you are talking about that online coaching classes. So in my point of view, in online coaching classes, the teachers have I think they are free minded. They have there is no restriction. They are doing their job at their places according to their convenience. So maybe these things provide the effective work towards their task. So that is why during the online the profit was going increases. So we have to also move during the offline, like what we have to do with our employees and our customer. How can our reach to students, a student like online mode there, many students in this time many students want to take join classes online. So they are reaching so students are reaching online mode more compared to offline, because they feel comfortable during the online. Also the students saving the money, because if suppose someone want to join medicine, so he have to move daily and daily.
Okay, Prabhu, right, one is this, this is about coaching, but if it is something, some corporate, not maybe corporate, but some company or startup, which is not education, but something else, it might be providing services. So what I think is that we will suggest the higher authorities that if it can go offline with some hybrid kind of thing, that
Yes, yes,
space is
exactly.
for office is less, and we are also making it through online
Yes,
modes.
yeah,
So
we are
one
And
doing
thing
exactly.
is this we can suggest to our, yes,
Yes, because yeah, because we are earlier
Shraddha,
join
your
one.
mic is on or not? I don't know.
Hello,
sorry,
hello.
one,
We can hear you. Yes, yes, Prabhu.
okay. Both of you, my friends, were talking about this online coaching class. It is a great example that you. Yes, online mode of business is introduced as more like during lockdown time. This is the thing that lockdown has taught us, has become a need at time. So nowadays most of the businesses are doing good in online mode. So there are many factors which contribute to profit. So we have to analyze other factors also. And I also suggest to one of the suggestion is to continue online mode, because it has become very common nowadays during after COVID-19 time.
Yes.
Yes,
Like
The
exactly.
company is online, started online, its core is in online.
Yes,
So it will be
yeah.
online.
Yes, exactly.
And
We can't move totally from online to offline, because our
one,
customer, our dealer are
yeah, they
uh,
are all
with.
online.
So we have to do some our business with offline as well as online mode also. So we are connected to our previous customer, as well as also we have to do some marketing to connect our dealers and customer to our company to enhance the mode line offline mode business more. So
Yeah.
these things also we can tell us our
And
authorities.
one thing is that we need to see the market segment, is the market segment, right? And we can explore for some new markets. By that I mean that we can suggest that you can, if the company can go in expanding business and target some other market segment, so that way we can grow our business and come out of losses and go toward profit and
this is
growing the
right.
business.
would also like one thing here, like to add one thing here, that maybe it can be possible that these losses are very temporary, because right now we have shifted to online mode to
Yes,
offline.
exactly.
That is
It is possible that after some time it automatically reduces the losses, so we can consider.
Yes, the main things we have to connect our customers, new customer and previous customer. For that, we have to one-to-one meet is also important. Like online mode, we are dealing with very easily via like Zoom and other meetings. But offline, we have to also move from one to other place to interact with customer and increase the our market. So the thing we have to.
actually from this what you we will have some competitors also, no?
Yes,
That is why
exactly.
we need to shift to offline. Otherwise, we didn't have to shift to offline. So we can learn something from them, that what they are doing, and if we can adopt some of their like advantage techniques, so that
Yes.
we can also do.
Yes, as we know that during the online, our business are doing well. So we can also divide into one online or offline to reduce the losses, because we can gaining more profit from
Yeah.
online. So we can counter the losses from offline. So this is the one more important thing that we should go our business with online and offline mode with both.
Yes, Prabhu, here I would also like to add one thing, that here in this task it stated that larger work was done from home. Employees would like to continue that thing from work from home only. So we need we if we go offline, so we can let to continue those employees who want to
Yes.
work
Work
from
of online
that
mode. Yes.
process which we would buy, it would get limited. So we don't have to buy like extra
Furniture and all. Yeah.
furniture, more space. So that is where it can be controlled.
Yes.
So only the employees which are required of time, which is necessary, only that much resources can be purchased, and then we can save the cost.
Yes, and we also during the online mode, we also know that how much capacity of employee we are needed. Suppose we have currently extra employee for the same work, then we can also from here we can uh, suppose we can do the same task with less employee. Then we go for that also. From here we can save our money for the
Prabhu,
salaries for the.
I would like to disagree
Actually,
at this point, because here you are talking about removing someone from their job. So
Yes,
as this is
yes,
a
yes,
business, so it is
yes.
possible we can require this manpower later on when our
Mm.
business is
uh,
done. So
should
it's not a good
your
decision that
point
Yes,
is
so
good, but I would like to say a thing that earlier we were working from home itself.
yes,
So offline things won't be required for employees, because employees were still working, can still work from home,
yes.
I think. And what could be, let us discuss what could be the causes because of our company is facing losses. Is it the office space, transportation cost,
yeah,
or what
and
is it?
one more thing we can also ask our authority. Then it is important to all the employee have to come office. Maybe some employee do their work from online mode, work from home. Maybe one point it is also maybe like suppose we have a 100 capacity of employees. We divide that some of the employees are going to work their online mode, some of the are going to offline. Maybe this may be affect the losses or
I
profit
think
or not.
I don't think I don't agree with that, because uh,
Okay.
uh, why do you say so? Like how it will increase the
I would
profit?
like to one thing
Because
that we apply cost cutting techniques. There are many cost cutting techniques, so we can apply those also to control
Hmm.
our costs. Um, it will be grow. Yes,
And like we can look at our competitor's disadvantage, like where he is at disadvantage, and we can invest in that segment, and we can grow our company in that field or at
Like
that point of area.
the same employee during the online mode, they are making profit, and the same employee during the offline, they are producing losses. So we are also concerned about what is the lagging, because the employees, same employees are doing the same task. So we have also the concern about what are the things during offline business making the company losses. So here we can also observe the employee activity and employee mentality towards work, what they are giving their effective effort or not. So this one thing also we can consider.
That how the employees are behaving, like what is the productivity of employees in offline mode. If it is better, then that we also suggest.
Yes.
Is that you were saying? No.
So
Ajay, one more. Yes.
uh, yes, go please.
Let's just discuss one more, that what are the points that we can make changes to, or we can suggest, so that our losses decrease and profit start increasing. So what it could be is that uh, starting from first, what were our main advantages, we must focus on that. Second is that
One
how
more
we
one
can increase market segment.
Okay, I think now we can
Alternatives.
go for conclusion. So I want Bhupender you to conclude the entire session first.
Yes, sir. Uh, Good evening. I would like to conclude that what we have discussed so far. Till now, I didn't like. It was quite okay. Which we discussed, and we came up with a few points which we could suggest to our higher authorities to make sure that we come out of the losses. The one is that finding out, investing in the area which we were profiting before, and looking for segments in the market where we can expand it. So one is this. The other is this, that looking for alternatives which could be there, where we can make profit in online mode, because it is an online mode company. And uh, if we can go offline, then some minor or whatsoever changes, we come up with some offline kind of strategy. The other thing is that as discussed, productivity of employees, looking at productivity of employees is in better in online mode or offline mode, so that the work efficiency will be increased, and that way we can get more profit. The other thing is that losses specific area. These are the main things, and looking at competitors advantage, and if we can figure out somewhere that we can grab that opportunity, like what our competitor is doing in offline mode, and looking at his losses, that if we can somehow find out that we can manage uh, from his weaknesses. So these are the few points where we can do good.
Okay, Sharda, please conclude now.
I would like to take the opportunity to conclude this task. Our this task was discussion was, and we have come up with a solution which to be provided to the top management. Uh, our the member of it have suggested that the productivity of the employees should be checked, whether it is good in online mode or offline. So accordingly, the decision can be done, and we should also look up to the alternatives taken up for business growth, to controlling costs. The thing is, competitors the competition should be analyzed, and we should learn competitors and to adopt the methodology. Also, there was a suggestion to we can think of continuing the in online mode as required, and because as nowadays after COVID-19, this online thing has become normal. Yes, sir.
Prabhu?
Yes, sir. Sir, first we should analyze that what is the actually market want, what is demand to our customer and markets, and also look towards the other business, like what they are doing their business. From here, we can implement some improvement to our business to enhance the profit. And also, as we know that our business are doing well during online mode. So I also want to suggest that some of we also go for some part of the business online mode also through, because we are doing well online mode. And then we also talk to our employee that at what mindset they are doing their work during online mode. What was their motive? How they how much they are effective for their task, and how much they feel more mentally like to do their task more effectively. So we will also discuss with our employees, because maybe they give some idea regarding this to improve our offline losses. And yes, sir, with this point I want to conclude.
Okay, so let me tell you this task. When it is given, first you need to understand the task, and in the introduction you should explain what is the task to everyone in your simple terms. The first thing you have to do is you have to read the task, understand it, and rephrase it in your own language. Had I been your place, I would have said, okay friends, there's a task given to us and it is related to the losses in the business once the company shifted from online to offline mode. So friends, the task is like, we are working in a company which was doing good during online mode, work from home, maximum employees were working from home. The moment restrictions are off, we started working offline, we started facing the losses. Now we want to provide the suggestions how we can reduce these losses. So friends, in my opinion, we should first of all find out the causes or the reasons for losses. There may be some interpretation which we can make from this case study, like maybe the reason of loss is not working from home and coming to the office and working from office. That is visible from this, but reasons can be other reasons also. So friends, first of all, we should try to identify the reasons. Largely our problem will be solved if we find the reasons very meticulously, and then we should try to find a solution to that. And maybe instead of online offline mode, now we talk about presently is hybrid model also. So nowadays we are talking about hybrid model, and it may be possible that hybrid model that is combination of online offline works very well. So I open the house and we discuss, and I want some really good points from your side. So this is how you have to rephrase the topic. Start feeling the topic. अगर तुमने feel नहीं किया और you start reading line by line, that thing will not come up. So surest way to clear GD and GT is feel the topic, and that passion should be reflected कि हाँ तुम टॉपिक के बारे में बात कर रहे हो. फॉर्मेलिटी के लिए बात मत करो. ये मैंने एक प्रॉब्लम दिया है तुम्हें, उसका सॉल्यूशन दो. मैंने तुम्हें प्रॉब्लम दिया है, अब दिमाग यूज करो, और तुम सब लोगों में दिमाग बहुत ज्यादा है, तुम फाइंड आउट कर लोगे, और उसका सॉल्यूशन फाइंड आउट करो इनोवेटिव. Group task may you get the marks for innovative solution. You don't get marks for communication. I'm not bothered much about your communication. I'm bothered much about your innovative solution, because it is a task. So you have to solve the task. You have to solve it. You have to give me the solution. So whether you are very good in communication, you are how much you are speaking and all, that is secondary. That is not primary, unlike GD, group discussion. So friends, what can be the reasons, probable reasons? It can be that there were some competitors who were dormant during online. and now they have popped up, they have started doing good business. Marketing things have changed. Online mein marketing and offline mein marketing is different. People have started taking interest in something else. In the lockdown period, the consumer behavior is different from offline mode consumer behavior. So how your competitor are behaving, how the consumer is behaving, what are the dynamics in your rented accommodations and all. Maybe company has invested in some place, now earlier rent was not going. What are the reasons? Let's speculate on some of the reasons. So we need to meticulously write the reason, and then we need to find the solution. We need to find the accordingly the solution. So this is how you need to basically provide. Maybe during online mode you were having some of the customers for whom only you were the option, but when the offline started, some offline players which were dormant during that online mode, अब वो आ गए वहां पे, तो कस्टमर उसकी तरफ चला गया, कस्टमर तुम्हारी तरफ नहीं आया. इसका सोल्यूशन क्या हो सकता है? सो दैट इज हाउ यू हैव टू थिंक इट. अगर मैं एजुकेशन की बात करूं तो अब क्या हो रहा है, जैसे पहले ऑनलाइन एजुकेशन चल रहा था, अब ये ऑनलाइन वाले प्लेयर ऑफलाइन मोड की तरफ भी जा रहे हैं. व्हाई? बिकॉज अब बच्चा ऑफलाइन भी पढ़ना चाहता है. सो यू नीड टू फाइंड आउट द सॉल्यूशन फॉर दैट. दिस इज हाउ यू हैव टू गो फॉर इट. नाउ टू गिव इंडिविजुअल फीडबैक टू यू, आप लोगों में एनर्जी लैक है सब में. लाइक भूपेंद्र, यू, प्रभु, शारदा, ऐसा लग ही नहीं रहा कि एनर्जेटिकली पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हो, ऐसा लग ही नहीं रहा कि दूसरे में इंटरेस्टेड हो, ऐसा लग रहा है बस बैठाए गए.
सर एक्चुअली ऐसा हो रहा था कि मैं स्टार्टिंग में बोल रहा था एंड मिस कोई बोल नहीं आता. आई वाज लाइक कि मतलब मेरे को लगा मैं सभी बोल देता हूँ पहले, फिर
ऐसे केस में भूपेंद्र क्या करना होता है, दूसरे लोगों को खींच के लाना होता है टास्क में. ओके शारदा, व्हाट इज योर व्यू ऑन दैट? ऐसा पूछो उसको, फिर शारदा को कुछ तो बोलना पड़ेगा. ओके प्रभु, आपका पॉइंट सही है. And Sharda and Prabhu, if you want to really do good in this, speak, find the solution, show interest in what others are saying.
Okay.
बात से बात निकलती है. It is not that in the beginning I am sitting as a passenger with co-passenger. We have nothing common to share, right? We don't know each other. Then, hi, how are you? Where are you going? That is how it started. Okay, I am going to that place. Okay, good. You stay there. That is how it starts,
Yes.
And then there is no limit of that. You start, then you talk different, and so if you will not show interest in others, you will not talk to others, discussion will not go forward actually. So that lack of energy was there in you. I understand this task, only 3 guys you are there, so उसमें ग्रुप बनता नहीं है. ग्रुप टास्क के लिए ग्रुप में 5-6 लोग होने चाहिए. So still मतलब you need to talk. That is the point, Sharda.
The topic here was ज़्यादा point.
ये दिमाग आपको चलाना पड़ेगा शारदा वहां पे. इसीलिए ग्रुप टास्क जो पड़े हुए हैं ना पैनल पे, उनको सुनना स्टार्ट करो सारे. ग्रुप टास्क इतनी इंटरेस्टिंग चीज है, आई कांट टेल यू, बिकॉज आफ्टर एवरी टास्क द सॉल्यूशन यू विल अंडर. हाँ, मैंने क्यों नहीं सोचा यार, व्हाई आई डिड नॉट थिंक इट. एवरी टास्क, इफ यू लिसन टू अवर टास्क, आफ्टर एवरी टास्क यू विल थिंक, ओह व्हाई आई डिड नॉट थिंक अबाउट इट. सो दिस डिड नॉट कम टू माय माइंड.
कुछ तो सर वर्ड्स जो होते हैं ना, वर्ड्स नहीं बन पाते जो फील कर रहे होते हैं ना. जैसे एक तो ये कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर वाला था, इस पे मेरे को लगा था कि कुछ वो मतलब एक फील आता रहता है ना कि हाँ उनकी साइड से क्या हम ले सकते हैं. तो ये जो एक वर्ड इटसेल्फ है कि कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर, वो वाला ही नहीं है. ऐसे दिमाग में ऐसा कुछ
कोई बात नहीं. देखो पॉइंट मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि तुम वैसा बोलना स्टार्ट कर दोगे जैसा मैं तुम्हें पॉइंट्स दे रहा हूँ, लेकिन हमें पास होना है. पास होने के लिए हमें बाकियों से अच्छा होना है. और जब तुम कुछ जीटी कर लोगे, 20-50 जीटी सुन लोगे, कर लोगे, तो तुम्हारे में इंप्रूवमेंट आ जाएगा. और तुम्हें नहीं पता, तुम्हें एक लाइन अंदर पास करवा सकती है. एक लाइन तुम्हें नहीं पता, ये 2 वर्ड्स कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर ही तुम्हें पास करवा दें, क्योंकि वो ऑब्जर्वर सुन रहा होता है कि तुमने क्या पॉइंट दिया.
Yes.
तो ये पॉइंट ऐसे सिंपल पॉइंट्स नहीं. ऑब्वियसली इट इज आफ्टर लॉट ऑफ एफर्ट्स एंड एक्सपीरियंस के बाद मैं बोल पा रहा हूँ एज अ टीचर, बिकॉज आई हैव एक्सपीरियंस फॉर दैट. ऑब्वियसली दैट ओवरनाइट विल नॉट कम टू यू, बट आई एम सेइंग दैट इवन वन गुड पॉइंट कैन मेक यू पास द टास्क. यू नीड टू थिंक दैट्स इट. दिमाग लगाना है. एंड लेट्स से कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर दिमाग में नहीं आया, दैट वर्ड डिड नॉट हिट यू, बट एटलीस्ट वो कंसेप्ट तो दिमाग में आ सकता है कि क्यों हुआ होगा ऐसा. विजुअलाइज द सिचुएशन, व्हाई इट हैपेंड. कि शुरू में जब हमने ऑफलाइन में ऐसा कुछ तो आइडिया आया होगा ना, वो तो तुम सब लोगों को पता होगा. अभी तुम जाके सोचोगे तुम्हें सब पता लगेगा, अच्छा ऐसा भी हुआ होगा, मे बी दैट इज द रीजन. सो दैट थिंग विल कम टू यू.
Yes.
right? This is how you have to think of. Not बड़ा लंबा चौड़ा एनालिसिस नहीं है, लेकिन दिमाग लगाओ. GD और GT में डिफरेंस है. GD में how you speak is important. Group task में what you speak is very important. What solution you are giving? If you are talking but gave no solution, I'll not give you marks in group task. I'll not give you marks. That is how. But in group discussion, if I'm rephrasing your word only very meticulously, communicating yes, right, no, that way, तो pass होने के chance होता है. लेकिन group task में नहीं होता. Group task में only on the basis of your work, how you are, what solution you are giving, तभी pass होंगे, not otherwise. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So this was one of the tasks. This was one of the tasks through which you should understand. Okay, I made a mistake. There are 250 plus tasks on YourPedia panel. 250, and every task is a riddle. जैसे होता है ना शकुंतला देवी का puzzle है, वैसा riddle होता है वो. और every solution of every task will broaden your mind. Oh, this can be a solution. So you do that way. Practice it, and I'm sure you will improve. Right?